Hey guys, I'm just going to put together a short little mobility morning routine that you can do to warm up your shoulders, warm up your legs, warm up your body, make you feel awake, make you feel alive. So this will help get fluid pumping through your body, blood, oxygen. It'll make you generally feel better with a little bit of movement. Okay, so from the start what we're going to do is we're just going to stand feet shoulder width apart, and we're just going to get you doing big circles with your arms. So trying to get the shoulders warmed up. So we're going to go backwards to start with. So nice big circles. When you come through, try and touch your fingertips together at the front. So you're getting as much full range of movement as possible. So from the side, how this looks, just rotating up and I'm rotating back as much as I can. So I'm doing this for 15 reps, and then we'll go forward for 15 reps as well. So same thing, just meeting my fingers together in the middle, all the way up, all the way back as much as I can, trying to really get my shoulders rotating around that ball and socket joint. 14, 15. Okay, next ones. So we're going to try and go over, come back, and then over the other way. So I'm just crisscrossing my hands, one over the top of the other. Again, just trying to use a little bit of momentum, a little bit of movement here. So from the back, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to feel my shoulder blades coming together. So sort of mid to lower shoulder blades retracting together when I come back. So again, just trying to promote that full range of motion as much as possible. Yeah, so by now you should start feeling your shoulders getting warmed up. So 14 and 15. All right, so that's one for up top, one for the shoulder joint. Next one's now is for the legs. So what you want to do is grab a wall or grab a partner, maybe if you're doing this in pairs, grab their shoulder, and you're trying to grab the wall, and you're trying to swing forward and back. So this foot, the supporting leg is with your foot flat on the floor, and you're just swinging up and swinging back. Try and stay in control. Don't feel like you're having to come up onto your toes, or you're lifting your toes or your heels off the floor. Just try and keep that foot in contact with the floor the whole time. So 13, 14, 15. Yep, and then I'm going the other way. So you can as well, you can have your hand up if you want to, at about sort of shoulder height, and try and kick your foot to your hand. And that'll just give you a bit of a goal to reach to try and lunge forward or to swing forward. And it's a really good one for loosening up the front of the hips and also through the back of the hips as well. Just like running, just gives you a good stride action and gets all your hips warmed up as well. Okay, so next one, what you can do is you can kneel down. So you're kneeling on the floor, you've got your front foot a little bit forward a bit. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to bring the front of the hips up towards your rib cage. So we're tucking the front of your pelvis up. Yeah. Once that's in, our belly button is vacuumed into our spine. We're trying to move forward a little bit. Yeah, so we're lunging forward onto this front leg so that we feel a stretch through the top of that right thigh for me, if I've got my right knee down and my left foot up. So yeah, feel a bit of a stretch there, and then keeping my foot where it is, see if I can come back and have my fingers on the ground as I'm curling this toe up towards me. And this is going to stretch my calf and my hamstring on that front leg. And then I come forward again, so I'm tucking my hips, lunge forward, 3, 2, 1, and then coming back, 3, 2, 1. And then we'll just do this for 5 or 6 reps. Yeah, aim to feel the extent of the stretch, so lunging forwards, feel as much of a stretch as you can get. Once you've got it, hold it for a second or two, come back. Again, you should really feel your hamstring, back of the thigh, stretching here. Remember to curl these toes because that'll give you a greater stretch through your calf then as well. Yeah, so one more forward. One more back. Cool. All right, and we'll go the other side. So when you position your foot, don't have your foot directly under your knee, have it forward a little bit so that when you come back into the hamstring stretch, you'll see what I mean. So when you come back into the hamstring stretch, you've got a better chance of keeping that knee straight then, that leg straight, curling your toes towards you, and you're coming forward. If you're too bunched up, if that foot is too close into you, it's going to require more flexibility of your hamstrings. And if you sit down for long periods of the day, and if your back of your muscles, your hamstrings are quite tight, then that's really going to restrict you and that's going to be probably too difficult. So just take that foot out a bit further. Like I say, so it gives you a good chance of being able to feel the stretch for all it's worth coming back. One more, so one more forward. So this will stretch out your hip flexors, which again, if you're sitting down for long periods of the day, these will be bunched up, they'll be getting tight. So it's a good thing to stretch them out. It's when you're sat still all day, you feel older than what you actually are because everything tightens up, you lose your mobility and you're left sort of shuffling around. So yeah, try and encourage full range of motion, which gets blood flow circulation, like I say, and gives you more freedom of movement through your joints. Okay, so we've done those kneeling hip flexors and hamstrings. So another one, what you can do is lying on a floor, is we'll do some swimmers. So you're lying on the floor, you've got your toes into the floor, you've got your hands out ahead of you. Then you come in behind your back, rotate your hands, touch your fingers together behind your hips. So straight arms the whole time, touch at the top, touch behind your back. So don't go fast with this, keep it under control. Feel the reach and feel the retraction of your shoulder blades. Your shoulder blades bunching together when you go your hands behind your back. And again, this will just strengthen up those muscles at the back of your shoulder blades. Muscles typically that get weak when you're at a computer or at a desk for too many hours. So we'll say 2 more. 14 and 15. Cool. All right, that's that one. Then the last one we'll do is just some body weight squats. So working your big muscle groups of your body, working your legs. So start off with your feet shoulder width apart. You got your toes pointing slightly outwards. And then what you're trying to do is go your hands forward as you sit your hips back. Then you stand up again. So you're trying to go deep enough so you're getting your thighs close to parallel to the floor. And your hands going out helps to counterbalance you so that you can sit your bum back, sit your hips back. And as well, when you're doing this, you want to try and keep your heels on the floor. So your feet are flat on the floor. Yep, nice and controlled. Don't bounce at the bottom. Just come down, pause, and then come back up. So you're breaking that momentum. You know, you're not just bouncing and doing these as quick as possible. Try and feel the stretch. Try and sit your hips back, sit your bum back, which will strengthen your hamstrings, which will strengthen your glutes, as well as your thighs, the muscles on the front of the leg there. And again, just 15 reps, controlled. Focus on opening those knees, which opens your hips. And that improves that inner thigh flexibility as well when you're dropping down deep to the floor. So that's just a nice, simple sort of 10-minute routine that you can do to get blood pumping, get your muscles warm, feel a bit more alive and awake, and ready for you to start your day. So get into it.